Mud running with my 83-year-old husband.
Now, mud running is what?
Taking your car through the mud and finally it stops.
Somehow, by surprise.
Well, my husband saw this lovely road after we had been picking strawberries in the morning at a place where we would pick them. And he said, oh, we'll go down that road. And I said, no, it's awful. I was on there years ago. It's terrible. Don't go on that road. Oh, that'll be all right. I went on there years ago. No. Okay. I said, well, no, really. Okay, so we go and here's all these houses and the renting houses. And then we go through these woods where there's nothing but trees and swamp and a little bit of gravel. And then there's this great big puddle. We go through that. And he says, well, this is all right. And we do that. And then there's a little more gravel, and we do it for about 5 or 6 or 7 puddles, and they're getting bigger. And I said, Eddie, I said, don't do it. I said, because we're not going to have any car left, and we won't go anywhere this summer. And I says, and up ahead it looks like a river. Oh, no, that's all right. And we get into this thing, and here we go just about in the middle of it, and it goes, the car does, and there's almost a steam coming up. I suppose the cold water hit the motor or something. And here we are, and the water's coming in like that, and it gets up to this high, and he gets out and he says, well, I hate you. You mean up to the seat? I thought, well, you're not going to buy. So I get up, and here I am, inching myself out the door, and I said, you have got your golf umbrella here, right? Oh, So I have the golf umbrella that's got a little picket spike on it. And of course
for a cane.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring my cane that day. It's a good thing because I couldn't have used it anyway. So we get out, and here we are, and we're looking, and Eddie said, I said, we should go back where we came from because we know what's up there. No, I think we should go ahead, he says.
A mile and a half through the deep
and
mud.
It was a mile and a half, and here it was.
These two people in the middle of nowhere.
Now your car, of course, wasn't working anymore, was dead, and you walked for a mile and a half in the mud.
It was, there'd be a spot, say, 2/3 of the length of this rug that would be gravel, and then all of a sudden this is all water, and there's just trees and swamp on the side of you. There's no nothing. You couldn't sit on the banks or anything. And this would be probably the only one, right? Because we're near the end of the road, right? And so we had 5 or 6 episodes of that much gravel and this much stuff, and really it was kind of bad.
And AAA.
AAA came and they wouldn't go down.
They said we don't go down roads like that.